Hi folks, we're now going to perform a role play scenario on the BPS guidelines. You know, I was thinking, if we had to do this experiment with students, you know, and this is based at the Stanhope University, if we had to do this experiment, do you think we should let them know about it?
You mean we have to do it without letting them know
About
the experiment?
Yeah.
some things in the experiment, not
Yeah.
fully informing them.
I don't think this is ethically, because in BPS we're supposed to have let the participant inform about the study we're doing and the time, and in general we have to take consent. And in that consent, don't forget, if there is children involved, we're supposed to take consent from their parents. Again, if there is disabled people, we have to take consent from the carer.
So it's quite important that
Quite
consent
important.
is
Consent is-
important.
Yeah.
That they
That's
agree
true.
to all the conditions.
Yeah.
You know what, though, that if they agree to proceed with the experiment, though, I think that they shouldn't change their minds about participating in the experiment, and they shouldn't be able to leave the experiment.
But the BPS guidelines states that you can withdraw from an experiment at any time. Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, just between me and you, we don't have to tell them everything about this experiment. Let's have some information from them.
Why? Do you think that will make our experiment better?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, BPS guidelines are bound to protect the participants from any risks. So, you know, it may not be correct to withhold any information. It's the right of protection for participants.
So we have to tell them if there is a risk or harm happening to them, you mean?
Definitely.
Well, you have to make them aware, you know, and also we're getting their consent. So,
Yeah, don't forget about the consent. But, you know, I think we can inform the participants, you know, about the experiment. But, you know, we don't have to disclose the full purpose, do we?
Well, this is deceiving. We are not supposed to deceive the participant, otherwise we're going to be in trouble.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's been some lawsuits against, there's been many lawsuits now been heard by the BPS.
That's
been
right.
taken out
So
legal
we-
actions against
So
the
that could be
scientists.
seen as quite detrimental,
Yeah.
really.
And also, don't forget that, you know, when the participants finish the experiment and we're thinking about, you know, withholding any information from them, we need to debrief them.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we need to make sure that in that debriefing we assess whether there's been any harm harm done to them
Basically,
mentally.
the state of mind.
Yeah, or physically.
Their welfare, their well-being.
Their well-being.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Do we need to find somebody to give them the advice and to be somebody to be available at any time for them to give them advice?
Well, I just found that during this experiment, somebody should be available at least, yeah, to answer any questions
That
and
they
to
may
give
have.
advice.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if there is any matter concern in this experiment, in the contents, we're supposed to say it clearly and to be frank with them.
Yeah. So make sure that there's clear information available about what the experiment is about.
It's all about
and
crystal
what it
clear.
entails
Yeah.
and how it might affect them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in order to carry out the experiment that we've been talking about, I think it's definite that we accept the BPS guidelines because it will protect us, it will protect the participants, and, you know, right of confidentiality, safety, and the right to withdraw.
Yeah, that is true.
Debriefing and not the deception and
Yeah,
all this.
So everyone's taken care of.
Yes, you've got to be frank, you've got to be open, you've got to be truthful.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks, for watching our role play on the importance of the BPS guidelines. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.